Okay, we're going to complete our basting here with the facing, and here we're going to go to the gorge line. See, when the collar's attached here at the roll line, this is going to be our gorge line. Okay, so I'm going to do a notch past the roll line. Now you see why we needed that hair canvas there. And I'm going to baste that. Turn it over, see how that's going to roll. And I'm going to baste through everything at the roll line. And of course you can see it. Okay. And I mean, I think this looks beautiful. Like I said, you people who have the peak lapel, make sure that you're not seeing the bubble here now, remember? Because now it's rolled over to the inside. And that's why you needed that. We needed to see that bubble there. Okay? Now, I am ready to sew the lining on. Oh no, at this point, let's go ahead and do the shoulder pads since we're here at the machine.
Is this yours?
Yes. Okay, we're going to take our shoulder pads.
Do we have to put a shoulder pad in there?
Yes. Because the shoulder pad really isn't there to build the shoulder, it's there to shape it.
Okay.
If there's no shoulder pad in there, you've just made a shirt, in my opinion. Do you see what I mean? Now, if I want to build, I'll
Okay.
put more padding. But even though you think these look big and thick,
They won't
by the
win.
time it's in and everything, it's hardly anything. It's to shape the shoulder. Okay? So depending on what shoulder pads we get, I just ordered them. But this goes along the shoulder seam. And you know, remember that opening we saved so that we can insert the shoulder pad? That's
a big shoulder pad.
Yeah, this one's a little different. Okay, and you want a little bit of you want about a half-inch of the shoulder pad here. The shoulder pad is sticking out just a little, but you want it flush down the bottom as you go on down the bottom of the armhole, okay? And then here, I'm going to take my thread
think this is. Do you think this is not too small?
No, we can even, you could even layer them, I'll show you.
So, oh,
You know, I tend to like the men's large pads because, so you can cut them down if you need to or whatever. Okay, so I've got my shoulder pads sandwiched into the canvas there. Okay, and I'm just going to, in and out, do a basting stitch. I'm going all the way through to,
you're stitching them together.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
can you kind of see what I'm doing here? I know it's white thread. Doesn't have to be pretty, just has to hold and do its job. Okay.
But how come some jackets and shoulder pads just be hanging in there?
That's production.
Okay.
So this is different. Okay, so it's sandwiched in there. What's wonderful about this with the chest piece and the canvas here, you'll never see an indentation of where the end, you know, it just flows right into the shoulder pad. What a
Yeah, that
wonderful
looks
thing.
so-
Wow.
So bad.
Yes. Okay, now, at this point, I'm going to, maybe we'll quit right here. Is this enough?
Yes.
So that I have time to do the other side, because then we can go on to the next step when we have the whole lining together. But let's go over here and look for us to finish this. I want you to go ahead and put your backs together, okay?
Already
You're gonna
put my
press-
back together.
You're gonna press the seams open, and I'm gonna put the 1/2 inch tape around the neckline here. Not around the shoulder, do not put it on the shoulder, you already have it on the shoulder in the front, okay? And I'm gonna take my armhole tape, because remember I said eventually we're gonna take the whole armhole? We can't forget that, okay? And go ahead and put your lining together. Oh, you know what, pressing is important too. When you sew your seams in, press it like this first, then press the seam open. You'll find it helps a lot, okay? The lining, don't steam it. In fact, it's best if you really don't press the seams open. No need to take the time to do that. So, and then I want to point out here on the lining, all of you should have a pleat that's back here. Okay? And when I sewed it, and some of you may have a pleat that goes all the way down. I prefer not to have a pleat in the skirt. So here is where my center back seam is. See where I tacked it? And it's an extra inch plus seam allowance. And then I've sewed it, gradually went into the waist and down. So then when I press it, and no steam or anything, just do a,
Okay, so the pleat was created already.
yes. And you need that, you know,
To open it to free you up.
for the room for,
So it's
Correct.
it's an inch from the same allowance.
yes.
Okay,
Yes.
gotcha.
Okay, we get that done, we're ready to go on to the next step. Good luck.